seen so much excitement among the sort of, certainly the teenage population when we said we were going to have. I mean, you can take that. You're easily as big as now, aren't you? You've been very modest. It's just been mega. I mean, if Wannabe started it off for you, but you've been together for a long time before that.
Yeah, we've been together about 3 years, but we're just like mates, really. It's like being in a girl gang, so you've got backup and support.
It's like having more of a laugh, girl thing.
Even when you go round gun live telly. Yeah. And the camera comes straight on you, no one's told you.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry, that's
No,
what
you did that very well.
We like that.
Where are you from? Yeah, you're from up north, obviously. Where
Yeah. Northerner.
Yeah, you Leeds.
Yeah,
Leeds,
I am
yeah.
indeed.
And you're up from up north, aren't you?
Yes, I'm from
You're
Liverpool.
Liverpool, aren't you?
Where you've moved away from? How did you move away? I wanted to go
You still
out.
Fred, though. He still comes down. And where are you from?
I'm from London.
You're from London. Which part?
North London.
Yeah, right. And
I'm Watford.
Watford. Yeah, that's sort of nowhere.
Yeah, nowhere.
And what I'm Hertfordshire. You're the posh one.
Well, yeah, that's fine. My mum's really pleased that they're saying that, but I don't think I am. She's posh compared to the rest of us.
Did you know this was going to happen? I mean, did you know 3 years ago? It might take a year or two, but we'll get there. Did you know?
No, I mean, I think we've always been sort of like optimistic, but realistic, you know, as well. I mean, we've just been, you know, writing our own music and singing it and enjoying it. And the fact that other people are enjoying it as well is just a bonus for us, you know.
We can't believe it.
Can't believe
What's going on?
Well, it helps that you can sing. I mean, you really can sing. You've got a nice
Can we?
voice. Yes, I
Yeah,
think.
well, that's what that little
yeah.
bit at the top of the show proved, you see. You sound
Singly,
very
we're not
sweet.
that good, but us together we create some kind of harmony.
Do you live together? Do you share a house?
We don't now.
You don't now?
We did
Used to.
for about 9 months, yeah.
Right.
We lived together. It was girls behaving badly.
Yeah.
Mad.
I can tell she's troubled.
She's worse than me, this one, but it's just I'd probably get blamed for it, because I've got the loudest laugh.
How did you get
But it is.
I must change my bra, she said about 10 minutes ago.
change my bra?
Director's going, bananas, where are they? We're not going to get to the top of the show.
Oh, I like a bit of panic, I do.
So how did you get the look and everything together? I mean, how did you work on that?
This is just the way we
don't
are.
really. This is
What you
it.
see is what you
That's
get.
what you're right.
Funny enough, was it that we was doing something last night and everyone said, how did you choose what you wore? And we just said, well, this is what we were doing this morning. It's the only clean
clean.
thing, so that's why we're wearing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the way we are.
The thing is, I mean, we just said to each other, you can be what you want to be. If you want to wear spangly, if you want to wear baggy trousers, then that's fine. And to be honest, I don't think any of us would wear what each other are wearing. We just stick to what we think looks all right.
I can't see Mel in this baby doll dress.
You're just a sporty one, Mel, aren't you?
Yeah.
We had a fashion item actually on this very stage.
On
about
Monday.
on Monday, and we had the,
we
quote,
were
the Spice
up, yeah.
Girls look. I couldn't quite work out what it is, because you all are so different. I mean, you know, you're all wearing totally different stuff.
Yeah.
There
Well,
isn't- there isn't a
we're
Spice
kind of the same, though, because we've all got, you know, driving ambition and a bit of attitude with us.
And a lot of makeup.
Yeah, a lot of makeup.
Well, maybe the attitude is what it's all about then, because actually the guy who sings "You're
being serious
Gorgeous,"
now,
we
aren't
had no, I'm not. He was in here last week, and he was saying that he was thrilled to bits when he saw you. I think it was on the Chris Evans show. Was it you were actually dancing to his rehearsal?
Oh, yeah, it was on the box, yeah.
Right. So I mean, you really older boys as well as young kids. I mean, you really knock their socks off. And is it because you're quite sassy?
I think what one of the main thing is we don't claim to be anything else apart from us, and that's it. We're not putting ourselves upon a pedestal. We're not, you know, being all hoity-toity. We are us, and that's it. Which is Melanie, Emma, Melanie, Jerry, and Vicky. That's it. We're not claiming to be anything else or wanting to be anything else apart from ourselves.
You see,
and
I
the
think
girl gang.
you put your finger on it. I mean, I look at our little girl who's in here this morning. I'm lost in admiration. I think it's because she looks at you and thinks, well, if I wanted to, I could do that too.
I know, yeah, that's what we want.
It's the
because-
wannabe thing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's what we want, and especially for the girls as well. Like, the more girl bands, the better. That's what we
that's
feel.
what we think.
And it's just, you know, it's a woman's world.
And you can stand up for yourselves.
Go on.
And you can stand up for yourselves as well. I mean, because a lot of girls in the music business, I would have thought, I don't know, but I would have thought they
sat on
can
hard.
get very exploited.
Yeah, they do, but I think that's like any industry, really.
Yeah, but I think, you know, even from the beginning, we did, like, it's our thing. We took control of what we wanted to do, where we wanted to come from. So I think that started from the beginning. We've always had control over what we're doing.
Is it true? Somebody told me yesterday in our dressing room that you had decided you weren't going to be sponsored by anybody. Somebody offered you massive sponsorship deal. He said, no, we don't need that. We don't want that.
You've been reading the Daily Mirror.
Someone else is reading the mirror. Is that true? Is it?
Don't believe the hype.
date on the front.
Read it. Someone told me, right?
All right.
That's just not true.
Oh, I think Mel's had a few offers, but, you know, I don't think...
Offers.
Yeah, sponsored, I mean, no, that sounds terrible.
I'm looking for, by the way.
Well,
has
ended off
any
as in.
Well, that brings us on to that obvious one then. Are you all fixed up? Have you all got boyfriends?
Yeah. Well, no,
Some have
speaking
been.
for myself.
Who hasn't? Go on, who hasn't?
I never tell
Oh,
anyone.
no!
I'm kind of like that.
We're
I
out
never-
for office.
Yeah.
Sponsorships, we mean. Me and Emma set up, yeah. Well, we might not be after this show, we might say. Sorry.
And how are you coping with... I mean, it is... I mean, you were being very modest, but you're the biggest thing in Europe now on the pop scene. I mean, how are you coping with it? Does it seem strange? Do you wake up and think...
I don't think you can't really...
I think we take one day at a time.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
it's sunken in yet, because we're away so much, you know, and we're so busy working all the time. I don't think we have a chance to sit back and, you know, think about it. I mean, obviously it's weird when you go out and people know who you are. That's a bit kind of weird.
Yes.
But I think even if we did have time to think about it, it's just like, oh, thank you, everyone, but it doesn't change the way you are. It can't change the way you are, otherwise you start getting a big head.
And you all look so different. That's nice too, because I've heard little girls like my daughter there saying, "Well, I think I look a bit like Emma, but my friend Nusha looks more like Victoria." And it's like, it's really honestly, you'll be having Barbie dolls of you next.
As long as you don't get pierced or tattooed, then it's all right. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, it's great to meet you, and you're sticking around for the rest of the morning. I
Yeah.
sincerely hope.
Yeah.
We've got a hairstyle item coming up, so you can.
Yeah. And listen, well done for doing that stuff live at the top, because I'm telling you, most bands will not do it live. They won't do it.
Really?
No, they wouldn't,
That's
they
the
wouldn't
best
dream
part,
of doing that.
innit?
Yeah.
And you didn't know you were going live until about a minute before we came on air.
Spontaneity.
Good stuff. Respect is due.
Yes.
Thank you, Vic.
All right, okay.
What do you think?
Well, this is great for this type of hair.
Say no, please.
Say, for example, they're doing a great pop promo, and this hair is quite fine and slick, and it's absolutely beautiful condition. It looks amazing on her. But say, for example, they're doing sort of some trampoline stuff in sort of very trendy atmospheric. Crimping would be amazing, because as they move, the crimping starts moving as well, and much more exaggerated than straight hair. So it is a fashion accessory, and it's great for the girls on stage, especially with audience of 10,000 to 20,000.
What about with shorter hair like Victoria's, though?
Well, as you see Naomi's hair, you can just actually just crimp different parts of it. So you get,
No, I think not.
or even underneath. What's great is underneath where you can have expansion. So the top is very clean and very conditioned, and underneath you have this exaggerated.
I like that. I prefer that.
So it's like undercurrent crimping.
Or you know, if you have it up in a ponytail, just you take one section,
It's
so it just
great.
gives it a bit more of a I don't really like it all done.
Which is why later on you'll see a difference, because it's not nice. The girls are completely right. This is very dated. Apart from Versace, when he did it, he left the roots straight and then he crimped the ends. But it is dated if it's just left.
Very quickly, before you go, where did you shoot the video for your number one?
It was in between LA and Vegas.
Oh, in the desert?
Yeah,
Yeah, in the
Looked
desert.
great. And who was the bloke who staked out?
He was actually...
Tony Ward.
Your
Yeah.
ex-boyfriend.
Tony Ward, Madonna's ex-boyfriend.
Madonna's ex, absolutely.
Yeah.